Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for watching your nationwide loan expert. Today, we're talking about the 10 best practices for first-time buyers. You know, if you're a first-time buyer, you want to really be careful, that so you don't make the wrong decision, so you don't get in trouble, you don't lose money. So some of the things we want to discuss here are some of the best tips that we've learned in the decades of lending on how to help people. And so, there's a formula, there's a process, there's a sequence, and you want to be really careful and make sure that you get the best deal for you, because that's what matters in the end. So I have 10 tips for you to help you out if you're a first-time buyer. Number one is check for issues on the property. That's very important. You always want to check for issues on the property. Number two, don't rely on an inspection. You can't just rely on a property inspection when you're looking at your property. Don't overpay for a property and become house poor. That's number three. You don't want to overpay for a property and become house poor. That's something you don't want to buy more than you can afford and get in trouble with that. As a rule of thumb, your house payment shouldn't be more than 30% of your gross income. So make extra payments. Number four, if you can make extra payments on the house. Check out the neighborhood. Number five, make sure you check out the neighborhood. Number six, don't settle. Make a list of all the things that are important to you, okay? Number seven, if you can, try and buy a multifamily, collect that extra rent. I think that's very important to help pay down the loan. Take the drive into account. I have something called the 2-mile rule. I try to keep everything within a 2-mile radius of my house. I don't want to drive an hour back and forth to work. For me, I can't do it. Some people, they're okay with it. Whatever you can do, you can do. So those are the some of the most important things, I think. Pre-owned is great. I don't think you always need a number 9. You don't always need a brand new house. Pre-owned is fine too. Okay. Account for additional costs. So number 10, the last one, probably one of the most important, is there's a whole bunch of maintenance and upkeep in a house. So keep that in mind as well. So those are the 10 tips for first-time buyers. If we can help anything, call or text us 832-431-6331. Thank you.